The Verdict podcast will begin shortly. The Verdict podcast will begin shortly. The Verdict podcast will begin shortly. What's up? What's up? What's up? Niggas and niggas! And white people and black people and yellow people and orange people and all people around the world. It's your favorite funny girl, comedian Judge Miles, and you already know that when a judge is in, the verdict is out. Tonight we have none other. Come on in. Then my boo, my bae, my girl, Miss Comedian Keish. Clap it up for my girl, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. The whole East Side standing up right now. Two East Side famous. You know what it is. Man, I'm so happy to have you on today.
I'm so happy that I made it here, okay?
Yes.
I was switching lanes, like,
Exactly. Well, you're
Thank
on here
you.
today to help us deliberate on a whole lot of topics. Before we get into that, I want to let the people know that they can follow me on social media under Comedian Judge Miles. Where can they follow you at?
They can follow me at Laugh a Lot Keys. That's LAFF a lot KESH.
That's right. So make sure you guys follow her. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Y'all see, I got a side bun in today, honey. I'm feeling really, really good. All of my jurors, listen, I need you guys to pin down the number 313-753-2696. Pin down that number and make sure that you guys call in. You know, this is the interactive podcast. We're going to be having our verdicts out tonight. We got Keisha in the building. We got a whole bunch of great topics. It's going out. Before we get into that, Keisha, we got to do a PSA.
Okay.
The Verdict Podcast is for comedic light. It is for individuals who are able to see other people's perspective. It is for mature adults as well as explicit language. So, this is not a podcast for children. We will not be bullied by any community. However, we are not homophobic, nor do we condone any acts of violence, but we will speak our truth. Everyone has opinions, just like they have assholes, and we're going to listen to them today. Unfortunately, the opinions is called verdict. So we're going to listen to the verdicts. Also, I need you guys to know that nothing that I do or say on here, none of the content that her or I speak about today is connected to any business, association, or organization that we may be a part of. This stands alone and alone only in a comedic light. These are just jokes. Remember that. Woo, we got that out the way.
Yeah, we did. Real quick.
You know, you got to get that out the way sometime because if you don't get that out the way, honey, these people will try to do all type of things. You be like, honey, calm down.
And I'm feeling.
Calm down. They be in their feelings. You gotta let them know, hey, these is just jokes, sweetie. Cool. Nah, these are just jokes. Now stop acting like that. Now don't be acting like that. Okay? All right. Now let me see what's going on here. So, we're gonna go into a couple of things, but before we go into those things, I need you guys to know that this is the verdict, and we are sponsored by none other than Alpha K Diaries as well as Heating and Cooling.
Good helpers, heating and cooling CEO, Caprell. Okay, that nigga name Caprell.
Oh,
Fowler.
oh,
Kip, y'all know Kip.
oh, okay, Capri. And we're also sponsored tonight by Girls Gone Fit. Now, never forget, Keish and I, yes, her and I, this is the one, we on tour May 26th.
Okay.
Pop it up for us, girl power. Yeah, we on tour. We on tour. Now it ain't like y'all ain't never seen no women on tour, but we're
Okay.
on tour together, and we're gonna show you guys how to love on one another,
Exactly.
how to have women empowerment, how to
Exactly.
support one another,
Yeah.
how to have a good time, and it's not gonna be no bullshit. What you think?
It's not gonna be no bullshit at all because this is the problem
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Okay, like we can do this, okay?
Yes, we can.
With no hate. If there's a misunderstanding or something, we can talk about. Oh, me and you gonna talk about
Oh
it,
yeah,
okay? We gonna
definitely.
talk about it.
I prefer that.
But we're gonna show y'all how two black women who are educated entrepreneurs,
That's
plenty
right.
of books,
Yep.
okay, can
But
do this together, okay? Can co-headline a tour, make some money, and just do the damn thing. So y'all make sure that y'all look out for the real, the what,
raw,
and
raunchy
raunchy comedy
tour.
tour coming to a city near you. First stop is the ATL, baby.
Yes.
None other than the legendary Uptown Comedy Corner. Period.
Let me
Period.
let me tell you something. I just gotta give props where props due. Tish came through with the first day, like we gonna be here, boom, real motherfucking comedy plays. These ain't no backyard boogies. You feel me?
Okay.
But we will still do a backyard boogie
We
depending
will.
on the price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, I was just so excited to first of all be going to Atlanta, to be going to a staple in Atlanta known for comedy, Uptown Comedy Corner, correct?
Yes.
And we have hosting is going to be Ugly Jason,
Yes.
and we also have as our guest who's coming on.
Yeah. So y'all know, look, we had to bring our Detroit people on a tour, especially because they already in A. So we got none other than Hershey Entertainment. Gonna
Woo!
open up the show.
Open it up.
She gonna open up the show, and shout out to comedian DeMarco Henderson. He the one that plugged me with Uptown a long time ago, and he cool as hell. So shout out to him
Yeah, shout
for
out to
letting
him.
this be possible.
Period. We appreciate you so much. And then don't forget, y'all. Please don't forget. Don't forget about little old me, honey, because my special is still out. Okay, y'all go hear me talk about
Period.
it. I'm gonna be talking about this special to the end of time until I do
Yes,
another
you
one.
better. Oh,
Okay.
you better. Okay. And I had the pleasure of witnessing this special. So y'all make sure that y'all
Go
press
get
the
it.
verdict. Yeah. Y'all
Yeah.
can click on that link. Okay.
And stop bullshitting.
Stop
Y'all
playing.
bullshitting.
Y'all
That's what's
playing.
going on. Y'all bullshitting. If you don't know where to get it, I'm gonna put it down inside of the comments on YouTube as well as Facebook. But for everyone who's listening on Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, Google, I'm gonna just tell you guys right now. The website is DM Flicks. FD as in dog, M Flicks. It's only $9.99 and it's an hour. What
Yes.
I heard, it's an hour of laughter. That's what I heard.
It was. It was straight fire. Okay. I was there. Okay. To witness it.
You
And I
were there?
bought it my damn self and watched it again. Okay. And my family, they watched it too. You know, they logged into my shit because they a little cheap, but they still laughing. They still watched it. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all do what she say and download that link. It's funny as hell. Look, this is her first time headlining a major comedy club, and she was ready and she did the damn thing.
You know what?
Okay,
Don't make me cry on here. We just
you
getting
better not
started.
cry. You
Don't
gonna
make
go
me don't
through
make me
it.
cry on here. We just getting started, nigga. And you already okay. I'm gonna try to be on my best behavior.
Please do.
You not
Please do.
GGA. Today you're a black
I
woman.
am.
You a black. Come on, come closer. You a black queen. You a black
I'm
queen.
all it.
Okay. Now, before
I'm
we
all
get
it.
into anything, boo boo, we gotta talk about dumb shit.
Okay.
You know about dumb shit. You probably been a part of dumb shit. Do you know somebody who has been a part of it?
Yeah, me.
Okay, perfect. So today we gonna talk about dumb shit, okay?
Okay.
And we gonna watch a few clips. We about to watch a few
Okay.
clips of some dumb shit. Now, the first clip is not funny. I have to tell you this right now. The first clip is not funny. The first clip is a warning because it is very, very explicit.
Okay.
You're gonna see possible death and it's graphic. So, like I said, this is not for children. I'm gonna play you guys the first video off of dumb shit. So he's shooting at a guy in a truck. I don't know why. He's shooting. He even shot off a couple shots. Couple rounds. The guy drives backwards. We don't know if he's shot. The cop is out the way. Boom. My
Oh
God.
my God.
My God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What did we just, what are we watching? A utility truck or something. All right, you guys. Well,
Right.
we just watched because some people aren't able to see it. We watched a guy who looks like he's working. He looks
Right.
like he's inside of some type of working uniform, maybe
Yeah.
construction. He has on a green
Safety vest.
construction safety
Yeah.
vest. And we see him shooting shots off in broad daylight on a street into a work vehicle. It looks like maybe like a Comcast vehicle it could have been. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or something like that. Something that carry
Yeah.
wires. It looked
Yeah. AT&T.
yeah, it looked like something like that. And so he's shooting off these shots into this guy. Next thing you know, the truck drives backwards and then he plunges forward and hits the guy who was shooting him plus another guy head on. Hard too.
Well, at that point, if somebody shoot, that's all you can do is just run their ass over, I guess.
That's crazy.
Like he was backing up to get away, and then he's like, you know what? I ain't even get hit. Let me put it in drive. Okay, I'm about to run your ass.
You know what? Listen, you never know what people be going through. You can't listen, all this behavior is
Yeah,
inappropriate.
it is.
People got mental issues because
Yes.
what the fuck did we just watch? That's dumb shit. Somebody going to prison, somebody might be dead, all for what? I wonder when it was over.
I don't know. It looked like he could have been a coworker, maybe. Or something. I don't know. It looked like he could have been a coworker because he in a utility truck. He outside of the truck
Mm.
with the vest on. I hope he wasn't trying to steal the truck. You know, hey, people be stealing dumb shit.
Dumb
Okay, this
shit.
is the dumb shit.
Now let me tell you something. What if this was a situation? Because you never know nowadays. These men, they have more going on than what the eye can see. Sometimes they be on homosexual things.
Maybe it was. I don't know. You never know these days. Maybe he got his phone and seen that he was texting Diddy. I don't. He got caught. He was at the Diddy party. He got mad. I don't know.
All right, y'all. We moving on to dumb shit number 2. Now this is a little bit more funny than what we just saw. What we just saw was not funny. It was
It
really
wasn't.
horrific. I'm so sorry for anyone who lost their lives. We're praying for the families. We hope that you guys get some mental help because this clearly is not normal behavior. This is not how citizens of the United States is supposed to act, but this is
No.
how they are acting. Okay, so
No.
dumb shit number 2. Watch this.
Okay.
Wait, she had no idea. She was going at it on her 3 emoji face with tears of joy.
We got 1 minute. Curse. Curse. You say whatever you want to say. Okay, I'm walking out the bathroom and I'm coming in. Say whatever you want to say. Without me. What you gonna say before you mad at me? I'm feeling 1 minute. Okay.
Oh, y'all, this bitch got on my nerves. She always whooping like, damn, why you keep whooping me, bitch? Like, bitch, I tell you whooping me. So ugly, stank boot ass. So ugly. Your shit smell like dog shit. You eat dog food. Ah, I forgot you don't live nowhere because you poor as hell. You stank a bitch, ugly bitch. You stink. You stink, smell like shit, mom. Smell like shit, dog shit. When you shit, smell like dog shit. We be having spray perfume because you smell like dog shit. Dog shit.
She's different.
Wait a minute, time out, no. She said we be having to spray perfume because you smell like dog.
Dog shit. Oh, dog shit different, especially when it's old and turn white.
I don't fuck with dogs. I don't like animals at all. I don't want to be around them. All right, we gotta finish this.
Dog shit. Dog should be stanky. Dog should be stanky.
Stinking.
Dog should be real stanky. So stanky.
Dogs should be real stinking.
Wait.
This little
Real
motherfucker barely.
stinking.
Hey, this little motherfucker barely know how to talk.
Wait, she had no idea.
Dogs should be stinking.
We stinking.
What you think about that?
Look, I think it was just a real nigga moment for her. Like, hey, we didn't all have that moments where our mama whooped us a little bit too hard. I mean, I was a nigga on the street. My mama whooped me.
Really?
And I had a whole meltdown. That's what she was doing. Like, you need to whoop your whole ass, mama, because you got niggas laying up here that ain't paying for shit. Whoop your own ass, not me.
And she stank. That's what she
Well, my mama didn't stink.
Not your mama.
But I'm just saying. Yeah, she said she stank, so she had a real nigga moment. She went in the bathroom after her mama a couple of times, and it smelled like what?
Dog shit. Now hear me out. Hear me out. This was the challenge. Have you been seeing the challenge where the parents are allowing the kids to go into the bathroom and say whatever they want to say? Have you been seeing that challenge?
No, I missed that.
Okay, so that's the challenge. So the mother said, you can say whatever you want to say about me, and you're not gonna get in trouble. Just say it. So as soon as she shut the door, this is what the little girl felt. She felt like the mama dog smelled like dog shit. The mama stank. She called her all type of bitches. She called her poor. I mean, the daughter cussed her mama the heck out. I mean, it was crazy. But when I saw this, even though it's comical,
Yeah.
it is sad. This is sad to watch because even though they're using challenges to do whatever they want to do, to be inappropriate in whatever way, and then they're just being like, "Oh, well, it was a challenge." However, I have many occasions allowed my godson to get it out. If you, I know if you cuss when ain't nobody around, what you be saying? He tell me, okay, shit, whatever the case may be.
Right.
But not to this extent. Even he felt weird being like shit or cussing or anything. She shut that door. She used them words.
She did whatever. She said whatever. And I don't agree with this challenge. I'm sorry because I'm old school. I wrote a letter my senior year in high school. I had like journals and write diaries. My mama found it and
What she do?
me. I went on a rant about her ass.
What you saying?
All types of shit. I'm ashamed to say what the fuck I said.
Don't say it.
I'm not. My mama would still beat me right now.
Listen, that's some dumb shit. That's a dumb shit moment. And I know the mama probably thought she was being cool and thought it was gonna go a different way, right? She ain't know that daughter was gonna reveal all that shit about her, all that dumb shit.
You can't be cool with your kids, okay? Your kid is your kid, and you can't be cool with your kids. Y'all new age parents ain't parenting, and y'all new grandmas ain't grandmama, okay? Because no way in hell we was getting a pass to say anything, honey. Not at all.
Especially not calling your mama no bitch. Like they done lost their mind. But that's what type of time we on. But that's why this dumb shit. Y'all, we moving right along. We moving right along. I do got some celebrity gossip. Now, I'm not into gossip, period, but for the sake of the show, the verdict, thank you guys for watching and tuning in. We got my girl Keisha on here today. For the sake of the show, we love other people's tea. We love to find out what's going on with other people. And I love to find out what's going on with the celebrities because with all that money, they stay doing dumb shit. Recently, as of today, allegedly, it has been reported that Glorilla, you know the drill. Yeah, Glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glow.
Hey.
All right, so they have just reported that she was caught being drunk and got arrested for drunk driving. So now she got this picture all over social media looking crazy, looking drunk, having a good time. And even though she's rich, even though she's a celebrity, I don't think it's a good look, just period, as a woman to be out here drunk to the point where you didn't got caught by the police. Being drunk, period, is just not a good look.
Yeah, my thing is, why are you driving? You Glorilla. I'm Keish, and I'm here, and sometimes I have my assistant drive me. Sometimes
Assistant,
yes,
you better talk.
okay. Sometimes I get fucked up, and we taking an Uber downtown.
I heard that.
Okay, we getting an Uber. How much is the Uber? Glorilla. I mean, really, why are you even driving, ma'am?
What kind of point was you trying to prove? And it's just irresponsible. You know, nowadays, everything that's irresponsible, people feel like it's lit to do.
Right.
I don't like it. All right, y'all. So that's the celebrity gossip for today. I ain't got no more. Send it in. Glorilla, get your shit together. You got girls looking up to you. Even though you are not a role model and you're coming out as a rapper, there's still people who's looking up to you. And so you do have an obligation to a certain extent.
Wow.
Not only to them, but to yourself.
Why she not a role model? Why she not a role model in your eyes?
The reason I said that is because most rappers, they always say out of their mouths, "Hey, listen, I'm not your child's role model. I'm just a rapper. I'm here to rap. I'm not here to be a role model. So don't look for me to give advice or wisdom or tell you how to be as a woman. I'm just making music." So that's why I said that. I was basically being her in her defense. You get it?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
But that bitch was working weird at Taco Bell, and now she is.
making some good ass gordillas.
Cake.
I ain't been to Taco Bell in so long. Ever since they told me Taco Bell, goddamn, be selling human meat and this all alleged and talking about they be selling grade D meat, which is like I don't even know. It ain't the good
I
shit.
heard that.
I stopped. I stopped fucking with Taco Bell.
I
All
heard
right, y'all, we're moving on to the next segment of the verdict. This segment is entitled Situationship. This can be with a friend, a man, a woman. This can be at work. This can be intimate. Any type of situationship. We're going to talk about it today. Today, we're talking about stepmothers versus mothers. Now, hear me out, because I know it's both sides. Both sides be ready to tussle, but it ain't even got to, it ain't, nobody ain't got to tussle. Because it's all about the kids. Would you agree?
Yes, it is. It's all about the kids. They ain't got nothing to do with what your situation was. Okay, they innocent in situation.
That's right. And in this situation, it is specifically about the child. Let me tell y'all what's going on. What would you do if your child was disciplined by her step parent, whether it was her stepmom or her stepdad, but you were the parent and the opposite of the step parent and stepmom and stepdad? How would you feel about it? I asked you guys that because I saw a video today, and Keisha, I'm gonna let you watch this video, and I'm gonna
Okay.
get your verdict first on what you think about this. I need you to dig deep when you look at this and let me know what your verdict is. Here we go.
That's just something I don't condone. And I told him that I don't want nobody putting their hands on my daughter but me because I'm the mother. So what makes you feel like you could do that? Understood. First off, it was something mutual between me and the father because your daughter was being disrespectful. She could, okay, this is my thing. My daughter's not disrespectful. And even if she was disrespectful, I told him to not let nobody, no bitch, excuse me, but really not excuse me, to put their hands on my daughter. Okay, at the end of the day, your daughter's not disrespectful to you because you're her mother, and I guess the ways that she's learning, you're teaching her. However, baby, what I'm trying to tell you, it gotta be something that you said to her for her to even feel that it ain't gonna be tolerated. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this: we can't talk together. We speak together, but we can't talk together. But what I'm telling you is valid, and I'm okay. So why you let her put her hands on our daughter? Because you know, what you think I'm doing here? I'm checking your wife because she feel like she got authority to put her hands on my daughter.
Let's stop it right there, because first off, she was being disrespectful.
How was she being disrespectful?
I gave her permission.
Why didn't you? No. Why didn't you discipline her? I'm not talking to you right now. Why didn't you discipline her? Because you the damn daddy.
Because I wasn't here.
Okay, well, next time, call me or something. Because I don't condone that. You need to speak to me. I'm the one that birthed her because this is my daughter. He is. But look, if he's not here to discipline her, then you need to wait. Because it's
You just could have called me about this. You
don't answer the phone. You don't answer the phone. And this is what I have to do to get through to y'all. If I got to pull up and act a fool to get through to y'all because y'all want to touch my child, this is what I'm going to do.
It's my child too.
Okay, but if you aren't there in the vicinity.
Come in my house and try to act a fool.
But you mean act a fool? You weren't here. So if you were not here, then how you going to punish her? How you going to do that? So that's not her right to do that.
I gave her
only one here though, and she's under my authority at the time. She should be listening. Okay, I'm not saying she should not listen, but let me tell you something. This is my daughter. I don't want you touching her. That's point blank. Period. And if she comes back to me, coming over here because if she gonna be disrespectful and cross the line. Okay, well, why you not being the daddy and checking her then and making sure that she's respecting her? Because you just told me that you weren't here when it happened. So if you're not here when it happened,
I can tell you that daddy whooped me because I do. If she's disrespectful in my house,
she told me that daddy's new girlfriend touched me. That's what she told me. Ain't nothing new about this.
Let me
okay, look. Please handle this. So I swear to God, you know how I get. And I'm already up here. It don't matter. That's my daughter, though. It's my daughter. And I ain't even really got to talk to you. We can definitely go there. I'm with that time too. What? Listen to what?
Under my roof, she's going to get punished if she's being disrespectful.
I'm not. Okay, look. I'm not saying she can't be punished, but she does not have to put her hands on my daughter. Call me and I will handle it, or either teach her to be more respectful, because she don't do that with me. So that says something.
So where she's learning?
So that says something. Obviously you. Obviously you. Okay, but if she's disrespecting y'all, then what sense does that make?
24/7. What is you talking about?
Exactly. If she doesn't disrespect me, she disrespects y'all. So that says something about y'all's parenting.
Permission to disrespect us.
Baby, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not trying to come here with that shit. I'm really not.
All right, before you give me your verdict, what we just watched is a mother comes to her old man, her baby daddy's house, who has a new wife. She confronts the wife at their doorstep and says to the wife, "Hey, basically, don't put your hand on my child." Uh, Obviously, the child was underneath the care of her father and her stepmother. She was being disrespectful. Both parents said that she was being disrespectful. disrespectful. And the father said that he allowed the stepmother, he gave her permission to whoop her because he was not there. Okay. The mother did not like that. I want to know, what are your thoughts? What's your verdict?
Okay. Well, my verdict is this. So in the beginning, she said that she told him, and an agreement was that she didn't want nobody putting hands on her daughter. So I feel like if that was the agreement, then he should abide by that. But if kids disrespectful, they need to be disciplined. Now you don't always have to discipline a child by putting your hands on them because in these days, if you take away a child's phone, they damn near gonna die. Okay, you take away their game, they damn near gonna die. Okay, back in our day, it was whoopings or whatever.
Yeah.
So and then kids be going through stuff with step parents, and I can speak from a personal experience with this because sometimes my step parents be a little jealous, and they might whoop you for no reason. Yeah,
That ain't
that
that ain't good.
no,
Tell us more.
that's not good. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, okay, if that was the agreement from the get go, like, hey, you discipline her only, she can discipline her with punishment or just calling me, telling me what she's doing. But I don't want her putting her hands on my child. Then I think if that was the agreement, then that should have been abided by. And that's it.
You know what, Keish? I like your perspective because your perspective is not one sided. Your perspective is both. You kind of can see both.
Yeah.
So what I heard you say is that, if the mother and the father who actually had the child together, if they made an agreement before or while he was with this girl, hey, listen,
Mhm.
I don't want nobody putting their hands on my child. And he agreed to it. We don't know if he agreed to it, but if that was the situation, then you feel like, hey, listen, he should have abided by that and not allow his wife to hit her. On the other side, you do understand that children do be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Children are disrespectful, but at the same time, sometimes you got step parents who are also evil and just want to hurt a child or do something to a child because they're jealous of the child. Is that what you said?
Yeah, and they might be jealous of the child's mother too.
Mm.
In my case, okay.
Tell us more.
I mean, hit that
Tell
button.
us
I
more.
need to clap for
Tell us more.
that.
Tell us more. Like,
Okay, no, I'm gonna tell you more. I'm gonna tell you more. So, like they might be jealous because the first wife, getting all everything still, and you married to them, and they ain't even getting half.
drop the cues ball.
They didn't. They didn't. The first wife and left
What
the
kind of
house.
shit is that?
The first wife and got the house, the good house, the cars, the good car, and
From the good Lord.
and the child support, and you just get left with the crumbs that's left over from the nigga's check.
Okay, so you saying women that are in that situation, which is not all stepmothers, but you're saying
No,
the stepmothers that are, perhaps they may have a jealousy for
yeah,
the children and want to just lash out at the children. Okay, so
yeah.
I get that. Now I'm gonna tell
Not
you,
in all cases.
not in all cases, of
I'm
course. No,
speaking from my personal experience.
exactly, and we enjoy your experience. Not that you went through it, but that you're able to talk to us about it
Yeah,
because sometimes they don't talk about the other side of things.
yeah,
Sometimes they don't talk about that part of it. What I know is I feel like children nowadays do not stay in their place. I feel like we have a culture right now that is not teaching their children how to be respectful. They do not respect authority, and because of that, they are butting heads with
yes.
authority and challenging
How
authority.
you do this?
Not only and challenging authority. Now, when you add a step parent, hear me out. When you add a step parent, not all kids, but for the most part, when you do research, when you talk to people, and when you're in it, you may see that stepchildren, um, they may feel a certain way about the new person for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Kids always want their parents together. Period. You probably felt like that. I felt like that. Every child wants their kids. I mean, every child wants their parents together. Period. And so sometimes these kids will purposely fuck things up or try to fuck things up or try to be disrespectful because they don't want your black ass around. I have seen it
Yeah,
happen to many people. I'm not saying that this is the case, but I know this to be true in a lot of cases. And so imagine a child being left with you. You care for the child, but the child is disrespectful in whatever way. And the father is not there because the father may work, as you see in this occasion.
mhm,
But that child is being disrespectful. What is it that you do? You call up the father. If the father says, "Hey, listen, I'm giving you permission. You, as much as the mother, as a mother figure, you're my wife, not no bitch on the street. You're my wife. You're supposed to love my child. So of course you're not gonna beat on my child, but chastise my child." Some may say nothing is wrong with that. However, I can see the mother having a problem with that. Any mother. A lot of mothers are not mature enough to be able to say, I agree with that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is why I don't touch people's kids. Period.
Right.
I don't touch people's children. You know what I mean? I talk to the father. Hey, listen, this is what's going on. I
Yeah.
thank God that my husband is so, respectful to myself and also to the children that he has made it a rule that you have to respect adults.
All of them.
Period. So it's not going to be no back and forth.
Yeah.
He's going to deal with the children as far as being the disciplinary because he's going to get on that. Now, if you got a father that's not like that, this relationship is not going to work.
Okay.
And what also is not going to work is if you're hitting on people's children and they don't agree on it. Now, the only way that this is okay is when both the mother and the father agrees to this. If one of them say they have a problem with it, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. That's why you absolutely need the other parent, whoever is the biological parent of these kids, to step in. You got to put fear in these kids. You got to work the kids. You have to let them know not to disrespect your step parent or your stepfather. But I can't be hitting on your kids.
No, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And like you said, you have to establish that you can't be friends with your kids. You got to establish like you need to respect me. Because when my dad walked in the house, we got quiet. Nigga, we was scared. My dad never gave me a whooping, but I knew that he would.
You knew that he would. He
I knew
wasn't
that
bullshit.
I knew that he would. My dad was an army veteran, a soldier. And we didn't we didn't hey, we was on our P's and Q's. We was some good kids. I probably got 3 whoopings before. And it was all about my mom. My dad never whooped me. Mom, you whooped me 3 times. I remember every single one. The extension cord,
And you needed it.
a coat hanger, a slap.
I'm gonna say something else though. And a little bit of me understood this lady, even though I can agree to disagree. One thing about me is I'm just a logical person. I see both points like you do.
Yeah.
I see all points from the kid to the stepmother
Yeah.
to the mother to the father. Now here's the thing: if the father gave his wife authority because the children are with the wife and he's not there, and she abided by his rule, then the mother of the child needs to take it up with the father, not with the stepmother. Do you agree with that?
You know what? I do agree with that, but I feel like if I was in that situation, I wouldn't feel comfortable because I already know I'm gonna fuck some kids up. I'm gonna fuck them up because in your head you're like, dang, I ain't their mama, but I really want to fuck these. I'm waiting to fuck these kids. Up. They too disrespectful. But like I said, you got to get adjusted to a step parent, especially if the step parent ain't shit anyway. Like, damn, you left mom for this bitch?
Oh my God.
What the fuck you find her at? The flea market, nigga? And I'm speaking from a personal experience because we can't still figure it out. And my daddy, look, he was about on his dying bed and he said, I regret leaving your mama. She had some good shit.
Ooh, child, listen. Now this right here, I didn't know this was gonna hit home like this, child. However, let me tell you something. I would like to know though.
My bad, my bad.
No, this hit home. But I'm happy that we're talking about it. I am so happy because once again, I normally see things from my own perspective or what I've experienced or what I may know of. But to have somebody on here and to have the other opposite position of this, it's a really good topic. What I wanted to know from you is I asked you, did you think that the mother should come and speak to the father, or should she have the beef with the stepmother? Because it ended up getting to a point where it really shouldn't have got. Because at the end of the day, it's about the kids. It's really only about the kids.
Yeah.
And even if, let's say this, even if all those things happen in your life, even if that's the case, do you still agree that the stepmother don't deserve to be disrespected, though, right? By a child.
No,
Okay.
no,
I just want
she
to know.
doesn't deserve to be
Come on,
disrespected.
talk
No
to me.
adult should be disrespected by a child. But sometimes step parents can be disrespectful. Them
Oh,
bitches.
well, that's a good, yeah,
So
well, you
look,
know.
so look, but not disrespected for no reason. So look,
Okay.
what I want to say.
Don't worry about
So
it.
no, I'm gonna worry about it. So look, this is here. This is this shit here. Okay.
Okay.
So look, if there is the agreement that you should be only disciplining our child,
Right.
he should have had that conversation with his wife.
Hmm.
And she should have made the decision. Like, if that was the discussion, I wouldn't even feel comfortable if he gave me permission. For real, for real.
For real, to be
I
honest.
would be went above and beyond
For
to be
real.
like, look, you need to get here right now, or you need to get here right now. Because if I whoop your kid ass, I'm gonna whoop your kid's ass.
Order in the court. Now you know what? I agree with you wholeheartedly because, like I told you,
No,
I'm not putting my hand on nobody's kids. Period. That's just not my style.
no,
I'm
I
not
don't want to
into
do
that.
that.
That's not my thing. If I have to do that, it's a problem somewhere. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? I just thank God so much.
Unless you're defending yourself, hey, they
Yeah,
coming at you.
I'm talking about just like, I just thank God that I just don't have to go through those things.
Yeah,
But the parents
yeah,
should be able to be in control of their children. If
right.
your children are so disrespectful that a step parent has to whoop them or feel like that they need to put authority over them, then it's a parenting issue going on.
Right.
It's a fucking parent. And even if your kids got an issue with their
Mm-hmm.
stepmom or their stepfather, they may need to speak to their parents about that. May need to go to therapy about
Yeah.
that. They may need to pray about that. But what they should not be doing is disrespecting an adult. So I have to
Right.
agree on that part. Order the court. I need my jurors to comment. Give me your verdict. Tell us how you feel about this. This was deep. You got any last thoughts on this?
Yes. I actually do have last thoughts on this.
Let's hear it.
Look, I just want to send a message to all step parents. And it's coming from a personal perspective. Especially if your ass was a home wrecking hoe.
I gotta get that
Wait,
music.
play that music. Play that shit. One more again. One more again. Especially if you was a home wrecking hoe. You gotta be patient with these kids because they looking at you like you a home wrecking hoe. Okay, you was on the football field just being a football mom. You was a football mom, bitch, saying hi to my mom and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you got a baby? You bitch! You lucky we accepted your ass. And then you want to try to be disrespectful to us, but you started it first, boy, head hoe.
No. Abort mission.
Okay, I'm sorry. She ain't watching it.
Abort mission. Hey, listen, y'all know why I'm going on tour with this lady right here. Because this lady right here is so fucking funny. She's so fucking funny because she's so fucking authentic. It rolls off her.
I'm sorry.
Abort
I'm
mission.
sorry.
The real raw and raunchy tour is coming up, you guys. May 26th. First place we're gonna be in ATL hosting Ugly Jason. Get your tickets. We're dropping that link down here. Jurors, make sure you call in. It's smoking hot tonight. We're having a great time, and we need your verdict, okay? We're moving right along to situationship number 2. Is you ready for this shit?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, child, help us. Situationship number 2. Making a way. Have your mother ever made a way out of no way? Have you ever been in that situation?
Listen, for the last, I would say the last 10 years of my childhood, my mama didn't even have a job.
Mm.
And I didn't ask no damn questions.
I
I
know
just
that's right.
know that she knew when the Jordans was coming out, and I got them bitches,
Hello.
okay? And my mom, she always took us somewhere on vacations, even on like out of the country and things like that. And that's why I like to travel. My mom taught me that. And I didn't ask no questions. I didn't know how she did it or how she made a way, but my mom did. And thank you, mom. That's the other shit I said. Thank you.
And I'm so happy about that. Mother's Day is coming up,
Yeah.
and I love seeing her and her mom together. They have such a best relationship, and it's a great thing to see, especially in the older age with Black
Yeah.
women and Black mothers, and to see
Yeah.
that love and that camaraderie. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Situation number two is going to talk about mothers making a way out of no way. What do you think about mothers allowing sons and daughters to sleep in the same room? Now think about this. Think about the situation. The situation may be that it's only a two-bedroom apartment or a one-bedroom apartment, and you have three children, or you have,
Mhm.
a significant amount of children, and you got to make a way out of no way, and you want your children to have beds, and you want them to feel like they're in a room, and so you make it happen. This situation came about when I saw this picture right here. I saw this picture right here. What you guys are looking at is on one side of a room, you have two twin size beds. One is like Spider Man, the other one is like Batman. There's three children on the other side of the side room. It's going to be another twin size bed, but it's going to be Barbie or something like that for the daughter. And the mother has appeared to make this room work. And this was going up and down social media, and people were commenting, and you saw some people criticizing this mind, saying things about this, how you shouldn't let your daughter sleep in the same room as your sons, and how this is ghetto, or whatever the case may be. And when I saw this, I didn't see that. I saw something so positive. I saw a mother making a way out of no way. I saw a mother being innovative. I saw a mother being positive. I saw a mother trying to work hard to give her children what it is that she may have or may not have had. What is your verdict?
So I'm gonna say this. I respect this mother for the separation, even though they're in the same room,
Yeah,
because she's making a way out of no way. They're not in the same bed. I don't think that boys and girls, whether they're brothers and sisters, cousins, they should not sleep in the same bed. But this is the mother who obviously is struggling because she can't afford to have them their own separate bedroom.
right, exactly.
But at least she's separating the girls from the boys. They're not in the same bed. Cause look, when stuff start heating up down there, boys, they get curious. You know, they start like
Yeah,
getting a little feeling down there, and
absolutely.
sometimes they don't know. You know, they don't know better. So no, like sometimes we couldn't spend the night over the boy cousin's house.
Yeah,
We couldn't do that. You
yeah,
know, because you never know. So yeah, I respect her for doing it best that she can and making a way out of no way to have a roof over their head. And look, the bedroom look clean. It don't look like he got roaches or nothing.
it looked very clean. It looked very
Yeah,
clean, and not only do it look clean, but the way in which it's presented is very nice. She
yeah.
made sure to appeal to what the kids need. You probably one of them probably loves Spider-Man. Batman.
Hmm.
Individuality too. It's not all the same.
Right.
It was thought put into this. It's a clean room, as you spoke about, and the children look happy.
No air mattresses.
Oh, and here's the other part. All of them have their own TVs, right? What I read from the comment was the mother gave them all their own TVs and gave them headphones to be able to plug into their TVs
Oh
so that
wow.
they didn't have to share one TV. So much thought went into this. This really melted my heart. It really, really did. What y'all know? Sometimes I gotta bring y'all the lovey dovey. I be bringing y'all the real, the raw, and the raunchy, but sometimes
Yeah.
I gotta bring y'all. I
The
gotta bring
lovey
y'all that.
dovey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
This
really
is
do. So many people are not
yeah.
humble. So many people have made it to a certain place or
Yeah.
think that they've made it, whatever that looks like, and so they begin to look down on other people. And when
No.
I saw those comments, when I read those comments, and I heard what they were saying about this family, this mother, I was irritated.
Yes, because as you can see, some people don't make the effort to do this. You know what I'm saying? This shit look responsible to me. Like look, she got the little lamp in the corner, she got the TV, the pictures on the wall. You know, some people they had got their kids sleeping on the floor. Like she ain't even got air mattresses. She went and got real beds, comforters. Okay. So look, we all came. Well, I can speak from my perspective. We all came. Well, I came from the struggle a little bit. My mom did the best that she could do, and I'm not gonna lie, I did used to judge my mom when I was younger, but now that I'm grown, my mama did the best job the fuck ever.
Yeah.
Period.
Period. Yeah.
Yes, she
As
did.
kids, we can't beat up on ourselves as kids.
No,
Because we don't understand. We kids. Even
right,
right now, when you look at kids, you be looking at them like, y'all, did you say shit because you just don't understand life? The shit
no,
you say, the shit you do, you couldn't
right,
possibly understand life. So I can't blame us for what we felt or how we were because we were kids. You gotta give grace to the parents at some point. You gotta give grace to the kids, right?
right,
One
right.
thing about it, the two things for sure, it is not a parenting or a child book on how to be. The only book that you can live by is by the Bible. Amen. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Amen.
And some of you motherfuckers ain't living right. You're working for the devil. You're not working for God, for the Most High. You're a sex
We're
worker
gonna
too. I
rebuke
heard
you.
about y'all on over there on P. Diddy Island. I heard about that.
Ooh, we did hear about that. We on celebrity gossip right now. Now look, I've been in the comedy game for 10 plus years. And I have people that have mentored me that are in Hollywood. And most of these people that have mentored me in Hollywood, have been blackballed because of the things that they know.
Okay.
And they have told me,
What?
if you want to walk through certain doors, you got to do certain shit. So everything that's coming out is to the darkness coming to light.
I like the way you put that because what I was about to ask you explicitly, if you listen, church folks, we're gonna leave out the room. I was about to ask you, so you think they gotta take a look? That's what's going on. Hold up, man. The men's gotta suck a little something. That's crazy because they've been saying that for a long time. So, honey, where there's smoke, there's fire. We're moving right on to allegedly. Now, listen,
Yeah.
allegedly is the second segment of the verdict. You love the way I do that. I just switch it
Yeah,
up like
yeah,
that.
you switch it out.
Listen, we're on allegedly right now. And number one, allegedly, women have unrealistic relationship goals. Now, when you sit and you talk to these women, us included, everybody has their own way of thinking when it comes to relationships, what they want, what their standards are. And guess what? It's okay. It's okay. Do what floats your boat. But there is some unity in knowing when someone has unrealistic goals and when someone has somewhat realistic goals. I want to know, what are your goals like? Check this out.
Okay, you're 39. How many children do you have? Three. And three baby daddies, and they all gang bang. So what do you want as an outcome? I want somebody that's loyal. It's really hard to find loyalty nowadays. You really can't find it at the next corner or none of that. Like these men now. Hold on. Loyal to what end? Like a husband? What are you talking about? I want a husband. I want to get married, have kids. Why, I want to live in a house. Hold on. You're 39 with three children, right? Yes. How old is your youngest? 3 years old. And you want more children? Of course I do. I really want 6. Is something wrong with that? What do you do for a living? I get EDD.
Hello. What? We get EDD.
Is that, I don't know what that is. Unemployment. So you're an unemployed mother of 3 with 3 baby daddies, and you talking about you can't find a man? Yes. I'm pretty sure God, I want somebody that's going to help me. Like, you don't think that I could get that? He's called Jesus. Sorry, but you don't think that I can get somebody to help me? You don't think a man is going to love me? He's called Jesus.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, we gonna finish this, but ain't that about a bitch? Now you done made all these fucking decisions, whether they was good or bad. I'm not here to judge, but they sounded pretty bad. And now you talking about some, I need somebody to help me. I didn't help you get into that shit when you was having these good nuts, making these 3 kids, and these gangbangers, and ain't none of them there. Now you need some help. Yeah, I bet you do. Why the fuck didn't you think this through, sweetheart? That's what I don't be understanding. But we gonna finish. We gonna finish this real quick.
Huh? Jesus. So basically, you telling me to call on Jesus? Mm-hmm. And a therapist.
And a therapist. Yeah, she's shocked. She's shocked because R.I.P. to the great Kevin Samuels. Help me out. Kevin Samuels.
Yes.
Now, a lot of people, let me tell you how dirty America is, how people are, how sick motherfuckers are. A lot of people was rooting for this man death only because he told his truth. He told his truth, what he believed was his truth. And to a lot of people, they think he's legendary. They think that he gave out some information and dropped some jewels, and people just didn't like it because people don't like the truth. The truth requires that you have to change, and a lot of people don't want to change. But anyway, we're watching a clip with Mr. Kevin Samuels, and this lady is saying that she got 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies. And here's the bond. Not only is they by 3 different baby daddies, but these all the motherfuckers is gang members, okay? Violence. They have violence going on around here. On top of that, they not around clearly. She's 39 years old, and she's talking about, I want a husband. I want somebody to help me. I need to know what y'all verdict is.
Well, look, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. You know, I love Kevin Samuels. I believe that he's a little rough on the little younger ones because he's still learning. They don't know shit. But look,
He was rough on everybody.
well, look,
He was
he
rough on
needed to be
everybody.
rough on some of these hoes, okay? Because you can't be expecting some shit from a nigga that your ass ain't got. Bitch, you got 3 kids on welfare, on disability, but you want a nigga to making 6 figures with benefits and no kids. Bitch, you got 4 already. What the fuck?
You done lost me, man.
So yeah, some of y'all delusional.
Delusion.
Your mama ain't even have a rich nigga. If she did, you would be rich, bitch, right now. So wake up and smell the motherfucking coffee. You hoes ain't got no education. You ain't got no 401ks, no RIAs. You know, you just got DSA, disability, welfare, section 8, and all the other shit that come with being a bum bitch.
But she want a 6-figure nigga to help her out. And he better
No,
come with the whole
no.
table, sis.
And pussy blew out. Nigga ain't gonna help you out. And the pussy blew out. He gonna fall right in and get lost.
The real raw and raunchy
I'm,
pussy.
it's coming. Oh, I'm too much. I'm sorry. Am I too much for you?
No, you
Oh,
hurt.
okay.
Listen, you hurt. You
I'm sorry.
inherited.
You
What?
should have. Yeah, you should have prepped me before. I thought I could do this. I
You can
can't.
do all this. Listen, let me
Okay.
tell you
Thank
something.
you.
We
Thank
so
you.
happy you
Thank
here
you.
tonight. The people so happy you here tonight. We so happy.
Hey, y'all.
Listen, this will be killing me. Now, I'm not here to beat up on people, but I have to tell my truth. I have to tell my truth. First of all, shout out to all mothers right now
Yes.
that are taking care of their children. They're doing what they have to do. They make some poor decisions, but they in it. You know, they're not being a victim, they're being victorious. Shout out to the mothers, right? However, there are some mothers who have made bad mistakes, still making bad mistakes, and will continue to make bad mistakes, and they don't want to take any accountability. They wonder why they keep going in circles and round and round. But you have however many children by however many baby daddies, and you don't see a problem with this. You have that means, and even if you fell in love, let's just say you fell in love, you thought you fell in love. That means that you fell in love with the wrong type of person 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Okay, at what point do you have any at all some type of self reflection? Do you understand where I'm coming from?
I definitely understand where you're coming from because my thing is if you keep making the same mistake over and over and over and over again, bitch, you's an idiot. Okay, you can't keep blaming them because the bitch is you. You keep choosing the same type of nigga over and over again, so you must like it. Like, hey, I got friends say, hey, I got friends that I be like, look, you keep on accepting what the nigga is doing, whether he cheating, beating your ass, so bitch, you must like it. Please don't call me with the I'm too old for this shit. You giving me PTSD.
Because
I,
what my good
I'm
girl
gonna pray for
Keisha,
you.
what my good girl Keisha trying to say is we gonna pray for you because women like that are unstable, right? And then they get their friends in this shit, they get their family in this shit, all to what? Stay with the man, be back with
Right.
the man, whatever the case may be. And it's like, hey, listen, you gotta do some self-reflection. You gotta do some self-reflection. A wise woman told me a long time ago, whether you married or you're not married, when you have a child, that child, you got to see I'm doing hands, that child is yours, right?
Yes.
That child is yours. And so when you decide to give your body to a man, you need to be thinking about, is this man worthy of giving me your body, of giving your body to him? Will they be able to provide if you did have a child? Would they be a good father? Do they follow the Lord? Do they have morals? Do they love
Yes.
their mother? Like, are you asking these questions or are you only looking at
They be looking at the dick. 'Cause the first thing that I look at, like, look, I got a family full of pastors, ministers, evangelists. We grew up in
who?
church,
What's the last
evangelists. Okay.
one?
And whether you're religious or not,
Mhm.
the nigga gotta be God fearing. Because if you don't fear God, he gonna whoop your ass.
Oh, that's a
He
word.
gonna cheat. He gonna do all types of treacherous stuff to you. And I'm speaking from experience because I told somebody that wasn't God parent just because I wanted the dick and he was fine and the motherfucker had money, all that shit. But you got to think about what really matters, ladies, okay? Because people come with baggage. You got to realize, you got to recognize the baggage, the mental illness. He not stable.
Absolutely.
He's a user, and he might be on the DL.
Did y'all hear that? That was a word.
I'm gonna say one more
That
thing
was a
though.
word. Say you
One
can say
more
what
thing.
you
One
need.
more thing. Because a man, look, this is the number one sign. A man that uses a woman like he's a bitch is a bitch. Okay, he might be on the DL, and I'm just say that.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
And I gotta agree with that. Basically,
Yeah.
what you're saying is, as a man, it's something about you that's supposed to love the woman. It's something about you that's supposed to want to respect the woman.
And be a
It's something about
provider.
you, but you rather dog her out. You talking about the type of man that dog her, enjoys dogging out a woman. What do you get out of that? Is it that you don't really even like women? Now that's a drop of clues line on that. I mean, seriously, that's crazy. And if that's what's going on, fellas, if y'all really out here taking out the sexual frustration on the fact that you really want to be with a man, but you got to put on the front, so you want to cuss me out every day or dog me out or make me feel less than because you gay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You got to go talk to God because I surely that got to be that's a sin for sure. That's a sin.
Because and then they be showing more love to their homeboys. Like they ain't just playing Madden, my nigga. Okay, they playing the game, and it ain't Madden. Okay, it ain't NBA 2K. It's NBA 2K. Okay.
You heard it right here. You heard it right here. Some of y'all men are over y'all boys' house playing the game of death. Y'all down there playing the game of thrones. Sword. You know what? And God is not pleased. I'm here to tell you that right now. God is not pleased. That's the verdict. And you're going to have to see him one day. You can't be behaving like that. Okay? Now we got to get back on the discussion. The discussion is good. So we done went all off. The topic of today, right now, is do women have unrealistic goals? What's her goals unrealistic? Seriously, even though we being silly, let's think about this for a second. What's her goals unrealistic? Or was she right on point with him? Do she have the right to feel like she wants to be married regardless of her past, regardless of what she's been through? What do you think?
I think she is unrealistic because look at this. A man wants to marry a queen, a princess, or something, but not that. Okay, you can't be asking for some shit that you ain't got. You can at least meet a nigga halfway. Like
Meet them halfway.
halfway. Have a good personality and not be ratchet ass hood rat. But look, I have little ratchet ways about me, but my ratchet ways are fun. They like turn up ratchet. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm ratchet like
24/7.
yeah, it's like we having fun. We about to be ratchet. We about to pop bottles. We going to the club. We about to celebrate. We about to go on vacation. We about to be ratchet on vacation, but not in real life. Like, you can't smoke blunts in front of the baby.
I'm around here clutching my pearls. You know what I'm saying? I'm around here clutching my pearls. I'm just saying one thing about it sometimes for sure.
Yeah.
Every woman like a little ratchet. What do that mean though? Is it gonna be out in public? Because you can have a ratchet moment at home. You know what I'm saying? With around your family, your friends, your man. You know what I mean? But how ratchet are you going to get? Some people are taking the ratchetness to the extreme. They believe that they sexy red in real life. They don't
Oh
know
my
that.
God.
They don't know that when sexy red finished saying "get it sexy," get it sexy, that she takes off all of that shit that makes her
Yeah.
ugly and makes her ugly sexy. Okay, she takes it all off and she becomes
Ugly
whoever she
sexy.
really is, and she's
Yeah.
actually a very nice looking
She
young
is.
lady. Okay, and so we need to have realistic goals around here. Ladies, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Keith. We cannot expect all of these things from people, but we do not have our things together, are not trying to get them together, stuck in delusion, not wanting to move forward, not progressing, not making better decisions.
Yeah.
We have to be the change that we want to see. If we want good men, we got to become good women so that we can attract these good men. And I believe in that wholeheartedly. You can't, go out here doing whatever, saying whatever, shaking your ass. Everybody was seeing that pussy inside out, outside in, and think that a man is going to willingly want to marry you. It ain't gonna happen. I know this for sure.
not. And I just want to ask that, like, look, a lot of times back in the day, grandmama did not work, okay? But grandma was not ratchet. She was a praying woman. Now, my grandma got like 9 kids or something, you know?
Now,
But
some
she, okay, hold on. But I just want to say this. They took care of what they were supposed to take care of.
okay.
Even though grandpa brought home that check and laid it on the dresser or did whatever. But grandma was a real woman. She did what she was supposed to do for them damn kids. He ain't had to worry about nothing but bringing that check home. The food was done. The house was clean. The kids was dressed. Their hair was combed. The bills was paid.
Hello.
What are y'all doing? Y'all can't even keep up.
That was a word. That was a word. Now, let me just say this though. We don't talk about this a little bit later in the show. We get there. But we don't talk about this because grandma and them was hoes too back then. See, I didn't discover some shit. See, I didn't find some shit. And what I done found, I done unlocked the motherfucking gate to these old 60s and 50s hoes.
Yeah.
They
The milkman.
and they was doing some things. And the men, yes, they was taking care of home, but they had more than one. We about to talk about it. We moving right along. We're moving right along right now. Talking about we went just right into it. Watch this. Look at Auntie. Look at Auntie. Look at Auntie. Look at y'all. Look at Miss Betty. Look at Blue. Look at her.
She blew
Hold
a
up.
kiss.
Wait a minute. We about, hold on. Wait a minute. Her little freaky nasty ass. Auntie, hold up. Allegedly, there is absolutely no difference between this generation and the previous generation. What we just watched was a woman who had to be on the pole, you think?
She got to be in her late 60s, early 70s.
Okay, we just watched her on stage performing with a mic, acting as if she was giving fellatio, aka sucking dick, but not just sucking any kind of dick, sucking a mean dick. I mean, that song came out like a scorpion.
She
She
taught me
made it
something.
walk, she made it talk, she walked it out with that song, baby, and she did it with grace, and she loved every part of it. Now, wait a minute, some of y'all would say in today's society, in 2024, that, oh, back in the day, we ain't used to be like y'all did. Y'all not control, y'all this, y'all that, right? And then a lot of us was falling for it, me included, because I was like, yeah, we is kind of out of control. This generation, they out of control. And then I started seeing shit and doing a little bit more research and talking to people, and I found out that y'all was some freak assholes too. Y'all was, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all was. We just saw what y'all was up to. We just saw what y'all was up to. Check it out one more time. Check it out. Nah, we gonna keep it 100. She can rap. She can rap. She wanna sing. Oh, dear. Yeah, she gave motherfuckers a
A
thank you.
kiss, like she patted the bed, like,
She definitely thought she was the Patty LaBelle of the dick. The Patty LaBelle dick ass. Welcome to dick ass, everybody.
okay.
Hold up. I thought y'all was sophisticated. I thought y'all didn't act like that. Hold up. But I'm about to take it a little further. You ready for this shit, Keish? Because I
Yes.
don't want to hear no bullshit.
Let's go.
I'm about to take it a little bit further. Y'all old hoes, and I respect y'all with all due respect, truthfully. But y'all, I'm talking to the old hoes. They be acting like they can't laugh when they out at the comedy shows when we real wrong. I'm talking to you
Yes.
hoes that was misbehaving back in the day. Okay? What I just found out is this.
I'm out of town thugging with my rhymes, my coochie pink and my booty hole brown. Yeah, yeah, I'm looking for the hole where the end comes suck a bitch toe. Take me to pound town.
That's that shit.
Take me
Hey.
to
Everything.
pound
My
town.
booty hole brown. Sucker these toes. I'm looking for a hole. Yeah. Looking for a hole. Yeah. Nigga. Looking for the hole.
You gotta stop.
baby.
Hey, you gotta stop,
That's
yo.
that shit. I like that version better. That shit got soul. Okay.
Wait a minute, she hold up. We gotta talk about it, but you cannot make me laugh at that. Time out. You
All right.
gotta stop. Why would you
Okay.
make that note like that?
I told you I got a little vocals up in me, you know, a little bit.
Ooh, that's a yeah right there. Hey, listen to me. Hey, listen to me. Y'all still there? These people were called the Red for the Sexies. One of them, I forget. But this was from, they say, 1972 or 1975, allegedly. This is a real song. So, Sexy Red, the new artist that everyone has come down on and said how she is a disgrace and how she is tormenting our children and how she's leading everybody to hell and how this
Yeah.
generation is so terrible. There's She sampled these
Yeah.
old hoes
These
from
old
back in the
hoes.
day.
These
These
old
old
hoes.
hoes said, "My coochie bang, my booty hole brown." That's what they said. And Sexy
They
Red heard
did.
that shit and was like, "Shit, I can spice this up. Hold up. They talking on the beat.
Pound town, left pound town, Gucci pink, my booty all brown. Hey, yeah.
Y'all know we want to go find that shit out, and we found that shit out. And what you want to say about it?
Look, it's a whole bunch of old school ratchet songs, but the thing about it is they some of them sung the shit in codes. You know, last $2, okay, the nigga was
Oh,
tricking
they
with the
was
last $2, and he wasn't
that
gonna
was
lose
hoes for
because
sure.
hey, that's all he had, and that's all you had. You got them last $2, right? Come on now,
And that was a hoe for sure. That was a hoe
a
for sure.
$2
Let me
hoe.
tell you what else was a hoe. Let me tell you what else was a hoe.
Okay,
Minnie Riperton. Do you guys remember the song Minnie Riperton when she said, "Do you want to come inside me? Do you want to come inside me?
do you wanna ride it, summer love?
Now wait a minute. This is these the elderly era.
That's my shit.
And they talking about getting us in. Okay?
Yes,
That's what that song was saying. She was
it
saying, hey,
was.
now all I'm saying is this. Why y'all be acting like y'all was holier than thou back then? When there is footage of all this shenanigans going on, y'all have seen the Freak Meek came out,
Oh
and we
yeah.
see a lot of the celebrity moms and church
Mm-hmm.
moms and lawyers and doctors. Y'all was freaking and y'all was meeking. All we saying is don't be doing the new generation like that so badly.
Exactly. Okay. My thing is this: ain't nothing new under the sun. We didn't learn some shit. Y'all been eating pussy since Moses crossed the Red Sea
Oh
and
wow.
doing some freak shit. Ain't
Oh
nothing new
wow.
under the sun. Okay.
My God.
Now y'all might discover some new positions, but ain't nothing new under the sun. Y'all been hoes, okay? Jesus used the hoes to help heal the blind. If I got the story right, I don't know, but he sure did. Jesus loved everybody. He loved pimps. He loved hoes. He loved your ratchet ass, and still do.
But you gotta get it together. That's the whole thing about it. We gotta get it
Yeah,
together. And we gotta stop
judging.
and lying. More than anything,
Y'all done did
lying.
the same thing.
More than anything, lying. Because look at this right here. I'm gonna play this one more time because I was appalled. I can't believe
I'm out of town thugging with my rhymes, my coochie pink and my booty hole brown. Yeah, yeah, I'm looking for the hole where
this.
it comes
Oh
suck
my
a bitch
God.
toe.
This one is getting my feelings.
Take me to
That lady said, "Where they at? Come suck a bitch cold." Hey, they tripping.
Pound
Who
Town.
is Pound Town? What's up, Georgia? Can you hear me?
Take me to
Mm,
Pound
mm, mm, mm.
Town.
Girl, boy, please. Did you hear? Did you? Now they tried to act like Sexy Red was the devil
Mm-hmm.
herself, when really all she did was sample these young ladies. These young ladies. They say this song came out in what 1972, 1975. Y'all been taking it to Pound Town for a long
A
time.
long
And
time.
here I am thinking that this lady is out her mind for talking about her coochie pink and her booty hole brain when she really just got the shit from y'all. It's
Auntie,
crazy.
grandma, auntie, grandma taught us what color it was right there.
My God. Help
Ain't
us,
nothing new
Lord.
under the sun, y'all. We learned it from somebody.
Y'all been caught, and I need to know what you got to say about yourself. They was called the Red Sisters. That's what they was called. Sexy Red and stole these people identity. She done stole these people whole goddamn identity. And not only was it one of them, it was three of them. Google them. Put them on YouTube. I got put on by Girl Boy P. She said to me, she said, is this true? I
Yes.
say, is this true? This is too much.
Too much.
Now they say them old hoes was getting their boogie on. They was getting their back blew out, sweetie. They was getting their back blew out. And I just want y'all to tell the truth. Drop y'all truth down here in the comment section. We moving right along. We gotta move along. This is open discussion before we get up out of here. Open discussion. Is you ready for the open discussion? Of course. Very good. These are going to be great questions to ask because the people want to know. We want to know how to navigate through business, through life, through success. And who better else to talk about these things than you and I? We're going on our tour, the real, the raw, the raunchy tour. And let's talk about some things. I got some comments that were sent to me, and people wanted to know, people who were starting off in the business or who are already on business and maybe successful and thinking about partnering with another person. How
Okay.
do two people, let alone two women, be successful but together? What would you say about that?
Well, first of all, if you're thinking about going into partnership with someone, it has to be someone that you have things in common with.
Okay.
And not just like personality, but like a business mind. Like you have common goals. You both want to be successful. You both are entrepreneurs. You both have integrity. You both have respect.
You better
Not for yourself, not just for yourself, but for one another.
right.
So those are the things that you need to look forward to. Because you don't want to go into business with someone that's untrustworthy,
Yeah.
someone that has like bad characteristics in their own personality.
Yeah.
Because that ain't gonna work. Why would you want to go into business or partner with someone and do something with someone that's a fucked up ass person?
Yeah.
No matter what people say about them, no matter how they look, how much money they got, all money ain't good money. And if you go into business with somebody just because they got some money, that's not a good reason to go in business with them. You got to judge them by their character.
That's right. You know what, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. sister, you better
Yes,
talk
yes,
because everything you just said, I have to agree with 100%. Trustworthiness
yeah,
and people who have integrity, that means that you doing the right thing when nobody's looking. So even when nobody around, what you gonna do? Is you gonna do some suck shit because you can, or is you gonna do the right thing and walk the straight and narrow? Yeah,
yeah,
that's important. So those are great, great, great responses. Thank you for giving us your verdict. Make sure y'all tune in and give us your verdict as well. You can drop them down right now, or you can do it later here on YouTube and on Facebook. Now, they also asked me because a lot of people call in and they email me and they want to know things. And so I said, okay, well, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on the verdict. I'm gonna put it on the stuff. They
okay,
want to know how do people who are within a town like us, Detroit. I'm not gonna say a small town because we're not small, but we're
no,
not the biggest, right?
right.
But how do people like us who are entrepreneurs, comedians, how do we navigate and not get caught up with the gatekeepers and still be able to be successful? Like, how do we still navigate past those things?
Well, you're asking the right person.
Oh,
So look, when I came out into the comedy game, I had one common goal to do stand up comedy, and I started out on the Caucasian side of the comedy game because they have more open mics than we do.
okay.
And I crossed over because they pulled me over. They want to know who this girl is that's bringing like showing up. I would come to an open mic and have 30 people walk in with me that followed me to the damn show. Okay. So my thing is this:
What is it?
no matter what somebody say about you, if they try to blackball you, because comedy beef is real, people get jealous. People talk shit all the time. So to overcome those things, you just got to keep grinding. You got to have tunnel vision, no matter what nobody says. You have to stick to your common goal and say fuck the haters. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep God first. You gotta have that personal connection. I'm gonna tap into that because that's my roots. You gotta have that personal connection
Tap into it again, root sister. You better tap.
with God. Because if you was not supposed to be here, if you was not supposed to be doing comedy, you wouldn't be doing comedy. You would never hit a mic. Pay attention to your goal and your path and not what nobody else say and what nobody else is doing. Tunnel vision. Straightforward.
I heard that, lady.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all heard it. Now y'all asked the people, and I came with the verdict. I brought on a special guest, Keish. She been slaying down raw, raunchy, real shit all day. That's why we in court together. You feel me? May 26th. And I don't know if y'all picking up what we dropping down, but we dropping down some real shit with a
Yeah.
little bit of laughter. That is all right. All right. So
Yeah.
the people also may want to know. The people also may want to know how is it that women entrepreneurs, how are we able to juggle so many different things at one time? What is it that keeps us together, keeps us grounded? What would you say?
I'm speaking from a black woman's perspective. It's
Okay.
in our DNA, and you touched on that earlier with moms making things happen, like just making the impossible happen. And I think that's just something as being black women, speaking for myself, that's just in our DNA. Like we have a goal, we want to reach it. Nobody's getting in our way, so you just have to stick to what you were raised by. Everybody wasn't raised by like that. But I'm speaking for me. It's just like you gotta fight. We grew up fighting. You
All
know,
our life.
yeah, we grew up fighting. We fought boys, girls. We jumped in fights with our sister, and that's how you gotta take that negative of how you grew up and turn it to a positive. Like the same way that I was stumping a bitch on roller skates over my sister, I'm doing that with life, comedy, fight my finances, my health.
Why do you play
Nothing can get in my way. We stomping on the devil, okay? Period.
Y'all heard this man stumping on the devil, and it's so funny because she gonna throw her little story right in there, which cracks me
Yes.
up. Because listen, it's about wisdom. Having somebody who has been through these things, who can come out on the other side, be successful, whether it was positive, negative, but to see you now and to see you in this element where you are able to make other people laugh. How does that feel? You got to deal with life, but you the person that got to go on stage
Yeah.
and make other people laugh, Keish. What's that
Yeah.
about?
You know what? The thing is this, it's like God give you a purpose. And I'm not real religious or anything like that, but God, He has you here for a reason. And I think my reason is for to have people laugh because my life didn't start off like real good. Like I've had traumatic experiences. I've got through a lot of things. I've dealt with a lot of things. I'm a survivor
Yeah.
of a lot of things. And I feel that some of the things that I talk about in my comedy are real life experiences, and I turn it into humor because I am a survivor and I can laugh about it now and I can actually talk about it now without like crying or getting emotional because I've survived it and it's a whole testimony. But that's gonna come in later. You know what I'm saying? But that's what keep me going. I can laugh at the shit that I've been through now. I'm a survivor. I can share my story with certain people and help them and give my testimony. So that's what it's all about. A lot of comedians is really fucked up in the head. And yeah, a lot of comedians have been through some shit, but they stand on that stage every night. Some nights, hey, I might not feel like laughing. I'm going through something right now. You know what I'm saying? Something with my family and my personal life. But I'm here on a verdict, talking to y'all and laughing with y'all, and I'm happy about that. That she had me here tonight. So thank you once again.
Always.
Yeah.
Get with it. Y'all see that as been smiling, showing them pretty white teeth, and then we get up here and try to make you motherfuckers laugh, and
You
y'all don't want to do it.
motherfuckers.
Y'all don't want to let it out. All around this bitch, y'all want
Yeah.
to do vacation, bounce, spread our legs, do show the little coochie. It's like we want to do all of that, man. We here with jokes, and y'all can laugh
Right.
at what? Yeah, that's real
Yeah.
shit right there. That's absolutely real shit.
Yeah.
Now we about to get into some breaking news before we get out of here.
Okay.
This is breaking goddamn news. Do you hear me? I'm talking about. Hey, we breaking news. We breaking it up right here. Okay, coming live from the from Detroit, the headquarters of Detroit. You done seen that they done put up the Detroit sign on the east side. Off is it off 94?
Yeah, it's off
Hold on, wait a
94.
minute. We gotta play that again because the way that came
Yeah.
in, you see that off of 94. They got the lights, but it ain't what the fuck they showed us. They showed us an AI version that was cold as hell. It looked like we was gonna be on some Hollywood shit. What we end up getting, Keish?
We end up getting the letters from Michaels that you put on a motherfucker's address. We got the letters that you put on people's addresses
Why would y'all
from
do that?
Michaels and Joanne's Fabrics off the freeway, and you can walk off with them. You can pull up and run up from the plug with them letters.
The first day, the day that they finish, listen to me. This for any of my listeners, any of my viewers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is our last segment, but honestly, if you're in the city of Detroit, you know what I'm talking about. We have recently just received letters in our city that are supposed to look something similar to the Hollywood letters, but such a Dollar Tree version of it.
Yes,
And not only that, not only does it look bad, but it took a lot of money from taxpayers. I'm talking about tens of thousands of dollars
400.
from
Hey,
taxpayers. You said 400K that it
yes.
took from taxpayers to sit on the side of the road and look like somebody came and stuck the bitches down with some pins. And that they can run off on them, like you said. But the first day that they put them bitches down, somebody was recording. You would have seen Nico Hard. Nico Hard is
Yes.
hard up there recording somebody he doing skits. The first day, the shit ain't dry. You can push them bitches over. Them bitches might have failed at that point. And he up there with his boy.
Yes. Them letters is glued down with Gorilla Glue. The same glue you glue your tracks on and put your baby hairs down with. It's the same glue the letters is glued down with. Okay. So yes, I've heard people was barbecuing by the side. They was taking pictures, having a family reunion by the side. Then it was a fake post saying that people ran off with the letter. It was only Troy. It wasn't the DE was gone. It was only Troy. It wasn't a Hollywood. That was a Linwood sign. It wasn't Hollywood. It was Linwood.
But wait a minute. This is the craziest part. The motherfucker got lights now. Did you see it?
Yes.
It light up.
I didn't see it when it light. I seen a picture of it.
It light up now, y'all. So now they saying like, and shout out to G Mac. I want to shout out to, I think that's his name, G Mac. He around here.
Yeah, yeah.
He's very innovative when it comes to his rapping skill. As soon as a situation happens, whether it's social injustice, whatever the case may be, he is shining on the spot when it comes to rapping. Very clever, very wise guy. So he done made two songs about this Detroit sign. First, he was starting it out, talking about how the sign look and how we had played, basically. And then when they came back and they put the lights up, he had to come back with the remix. He came back with remix,
Yeah.
and both of them doing very well. So shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
But all in all, that sign ain't shown like Blade Icewood would not be proud of that sign. And shout out to Blade, man. R.I.P. Blade. We always gonna love Blade, man. A legend here in the city of Detroit. But he rolling in his, you know what I'm saying? But seeing that sign ain't working out, man. Come on now, we big Detroit. What's going on?
Yeah.
Why y'all little dogs like that? Why did y'all lie to us? Order in the court. Somebody gotta answer this. How much you say it was again?
400K.
400K you took from taxpayers. Y'all around this bitch scamming government allegedly. All this is alleged. All this alleged, but y'all around this bitch scamming in the name of the United States. That's crazy.
Of America.
And just like that, y'all, just like that, we done came to another episode. Did y'all like the way we came in? When we came in with that music, check this out. Live from Detroit City. You have comedian Judge Miles and Keish. And we're going on tour, real raw and
And
raunchy
right.
tour. Did y'all know that? Well, now y'all do. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure that y'all go out and get that book, Alpha Diaries, helping Black men all around the world, and helping them to become better men in the city of Detroit, and in your city, and in America, and out of America, and everywhere, all men. You need to be picking this book up immediately because the state of relationships are they figuring it out, man. Also, if you guys want to ask Pete any questions, ask the judge. Make sure to leave them down in the comment section. Thank you guys once again for tuning in to another episode of The Verdict. And just like that, we out, y'all.